depth is listening. And we'll take the first man that screams.
Mel Gibson. Tina Turner. Saturday 9:10, BBC One. Mad Max, Beyond the Thunderdome. Hitch a ride to Scream City.
Patrick Moore is here now on BBC One to look at what's happening in the autumn sky at night.
Well, how do you do? Welcome to ARG. First of all, if you'd like to step into the immigration zone, it's a mere formality before we can proceed.
No duty free, nothing, honestly. No duty free.
You have, oh good, please
Can we
hear
go
it.
through the Greene Channel?
Anything to declare, please?
No.
No.
Well, I'm sorry, but unless you have got something to declare, I mean, we cannot go any further.
This is Anne Miller.
Are you declaring, Anne Miller, sir?
Yes.
You are? Oh, very good. Well, I'll accept that as your declaration.
Right. This
Madam?
is Sarah Greene.
You've already done your declaration,
Oh, I beg
sir.
your pardon. 383 for 7.
Do excuse my friend,
Yeah.
colleague.
Yes, I have heard most people do, madam, but have you anything to declare?
Myself?
That will do, that will do.
Sarah Greene.
Right. And,
Shall I
you,
declare
madam?
Richard Stilgoe?
You could indeed do that, yes. Well, that seems to get the declarations over with, so,
Take your hat off and relax.
this is my uncle, the Rangdo of Arg.
Hello.
Hello,
How do you do, Uncle?
At this point, a small bow would be appropriate.
I'm sorry, yes. Is he a plant? Is he a plant?
Yes, uncle.
I thought he might be.
A word of advice.
Mm-hmm.
If you should see him on your journeys around Arg, greet him with Gronda Rangdo, followed by the appropriate bow.
Would you mind repeating that, just so that it's fixed in the old
Gronda Rangdo. Would you like a practice of it?
Yes.
Good idea.
Gronda
Rangdo.
followed by...
He liked it. He liked
Welcome
it.
to ARG. My name's Gnord.
Hello,
But I'm
Gnord.
afraid before you can go any further, we've got to put the anti-gravity belts on you. It's all right, they're quite comfortable, nothing to worry about. All right?
Right.
Just let me put it round you there.
Goes round the waist like that, you see, sir.
Gronda.
Yes, because gravity works in a strange way in
In there
ARG.
like it goes, you see. Hey, it's called an anti-gravity belt. Look, there we are.
Hello. You all seem very friendly.
Gronda Rangdo.
No, madam.
Gronda Rangdo.
It's not uncle. It's not uncle. It's not,
It might work. It might work. It's worth a try.
That uncle
Gronda
there.
Rangdo. Thank you, Uncle.
Yes, uncle.
Yes.
Uncle says
Yes.
that if you can solve the riddles of Arg quickly, he may let you go. But you lose 1 point for every 5 minutes that you take.
He won't tell you how many points you start with, he decides that at the end. But if you find something nice, something that he might really like as a present...
Oh, yes. Somebody gave him a Drogna once. He doesn't mind green or yellow Drogna. These, you see, these are green Drogna. And sweet. He likes sweet.
Right.
But not chocolate.
But he adores toffees, and anise balls are his favourite.
And if you could sing him a tune,
Yes, he likes ballads.
but not songs,
Anyway, you'll be all right once you get to Baggy Bottom. It's through the sitting room
into the lying room.
and down the dog-run hole. But I must go. I'm supposed to be pan-galactic casting at the moment. Oh, I'm on ARG TV, you know.
Can I have your autograph? It's not for me, it's for my plant.
I don't know how he does it. Anyway, if you've no odd jobs to do, next Wednesday we'll be here at 8 o'clock with our new variety show, Wednesday at 8, where we'll be bringing you such big-name stars as Petula Clark, Frankie Howard, Frankie Vaughan, Peterson Lee, The 3 Degrees, and Mr. Andy Williams. Together, of course, with our musical quiz, Name That Tune, where you could win up to £1,000. So we'll see you next Wednesday at 8.
See what we can do with a man and CNA.
Come and see Andy. See the things you're looking for. Come and see Andy and see surprises everywhere. Open up your eyes. Mirrors don't tell lies. It's a beautiful day. Come and see Andy.
Come and CNA tomorrow. It's such a surprising store.
Welcome to the 100th tube.
100?
100, and haven't we aged, matured, and become much, much better over the last 4 years?
Much like the 1972 Chateau Latour in the wine world, that's what we are to the pop music industry of today. Tonight on this 100th programme, you will be able to see one of the most surprising events ever in rock and roll history. Also, you'll be able to see Paula doing a link topless. And in a moment, what will we see?
What can we see?
In a minute, we're going to see us many years ago.
Yeah, and you can see how much weight I've lost.
100.
Here it is, the studio where it's all going to be happening. For the next 5 months, you're going to be able to see live music, interviews, my stomach getting bigger week by week. In fact, things that have never before seen on a live TV show. The studio, and what can I say? One small step for pop music, one large step for fat girls.
Of a desperately exciting tube. A star-studded occasion tonight, and a star who's studying with me beside me is a man, Clive James, who's not necessarily 100 years old, but who has certainly seen it all. Clive, what do you think of it so far?
Oh, I'm just pleased to be here. I must admit I was a bit puzzled at first because they told me I was coming to do World in Action, and I think I got on the wrong aircraft, and I was supposed to do an interview. Are you Glenys Kinnock?
Could be.
But it's just wonderful to be here among all these young people. I haven't seen young people for a long time, and they're all here, aren't they? Everybody who wasn't invited to the premiere of Absolute Beginners is here. And it's just so terrific to be... Can I sing now?
You can do anything. Like later on in the programme, Clive will actually be giving us his idea of what he thinks of it so far. Meanwhile...
Happy birthday, that dear tube. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to the tube. This is 100 Thursdays that Paula hasn't been with me. I think about now you could give her a raise.
Just remember you're ugly, non-dear.
Happy birthday, everyone at the blooming tube that we're not allowed to appear on anymore.
We're not asked to go on it anymore.
Well, they come here because they said there was going to be a drink in it because we're not allowed anymore because Dawn said something. Say what you said, Dawn.
Something that goes like...
Say the word, Dawn. Say what you said on the tube that time.
I think our feeling generally is that perhaps with the single exception of its popular music element, the Tube has been a programme we've enjoyed hugely.
Yes.
If it weren't for this popular adolescent music, it would be young, fresh, pink, invigorating, moist and fluffy.
Something like My Bottom.
Very, very like Adrian's Bottom.
In fact, the whole tube reminds me of My Bottom in that it's young.
It's full of young people, of course.
It's alive.
It
produces sounds of...
popular music.
Yes, divergent interest. And that sort of brown, sticky stuff.
That's right, and it's particularly active on Friday nights.
Yes.
At the end of a long week.
Yes.
Adrian's Bottom is
and
a sight to behold.
I often repeat with My Bottom on Tuesday nights.
That's right, it was special.
Yes, my specials. Yes.
So very happy birthday, Adrian's Bottom.
Yes, thank
Let's
you.
have 100 more of them.
Good night.
Hello, I'm Nick Jones.
100 years old. Yeah, the Tube 100. 100 years old. Jools and Paula, they cover mold. Congratulations, Tube, 100 years old, eh? Who would ever thought that? I tell you, it doesn't seem like yesterday. I want to say congratulations to all the team who put the show together, to Jools and Paula who are covered in mold, and really, it's just fabulous. Congratulations, Tube 100, 100 years old.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right.
What? Actually, it's been done years before. The Beatles did this ages ago. Actually, the reason that we're here at Abbey Road Studios is not to do the Beatles. It's actually because we're doing Kate Bush. She had her first hit when she was 19, and it was... Can I have no peace? No peace.
Over 30,000 victims were claimed by drinking drivers last year, and that's why the police are cracking down.
Just one boy.
Teledisc proudly presents the very best of Barry Manilow, Volume 2. The continuing story of one man and his music. For just £6.99, Barry Manilow Volume 2 is a superb 2-record set, the latest collection featuring over 90 minutes of his finest music.
I made it through the rain. I kept my point of view. No other love in all of the world.
You won't find Barry Manilow Volume 2 in the shops, but ordering is easy.
There was no other love. Singing in the darkness.
If you have an Access or any Visa card, just ring this number. Or make your check or postal order for £6.99 payable to Barry Manilow offer and send it to this address. Please say whether you require double album or long play cassette, or simply pop into your nearest post office and order through Transcash at no extra charge. Our account number is FreePay1. And remember, Barry Manilow Volume 2 is not available in the shops.
Buy and register in...
Not very talkative, our new resident.
Damn surly, if you ask me. Only just about managed to say good evening.
My move, I think.
Yes.
Dreadful business, this Dr. Heidegger getting his head lopped off.
The world's full of maniacs. Ever crossed your mind that you never know who you're standing next to in the street?
Funny you should say that. Today, I stood next to probably the worst madman of the decade.
Who?
Dr. Frederick Brandt. Remember him?
Yes, I do. But where did you see him? Not in the street, surely?
Well, of course not. I had to call at the asylum today to discuss a new plumbing installation. I passed him in the exercise yard.
Name rings a bell, but I can't place it.
Well, he's a doctor who caused an absolute furore in the medical world about 5 years ago with some fantastic and devilish notion he had about transplanting people's brains. You know, putting them from one person into another. And he claimed that anyone undergoing such surgery could survive. Absolute claptrap.
I seem to recall that another fellow had the same idea at the same time. The foreigner. Oh, dear. What was his name now?
Frankenstein. Baron Frankenstein. Lived in Bohemia.
That's the one. They were both run out of the medical profession, weren't they?
That's right. And Frankenstein was run out of his country as well. And the church in particular pilloried him. The devil's disciples, the pair of them. Of course, it was the work that Brandt was engaged on that sent him mad, you know. Well, it must have been.
Excuse me. I didn't know that you were doctors.
doctors. We're not doctors.
I beg your pardon. I thought you knew what you were talking about.
You're damn rude, sir.
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity. It is fools like you who have blocked progress throughout the ages. You make pronouncements on half-facts that you don't understand anyway.
I find your tone and manner highly objectionable, sir. But if you wish to involve yourself in an argument about it, pray, explain the word progress in this context.
You wouldn't understand it. But I will give you a parallel that you may just appreciate. Had man not been given to invention and experiment, then tonight, sir, you would have eaten your dinner in a cave. You would have strewn the bones about the floor, and then wiped your fingers on a coat of animal skin. In fact, your lapels do look somewhat greasy. Good night.
Paul Nicholas is now appearing in Charlie Girl at the Opera House, Manchester.